Hi, welcome, and thank you for this opportunity to present the main drivers and considerations to developing the next generation of asset managers and leaders, which will be imperative if the housing sector is to be able to rise to the current challenges it faces, and in so doing secure the benefits from a strategic whole life, whole systems asset management approach encompassing everything from land identification and acquisition to planning, design, development and the whole life services you wish to offer. This presentation is very much focused on the people side of asset management, what I call the soft issues, and putting people at the heart of asset management. As a company, Asset Wisdom has extensive experience and skills that support learning. By way of a quick introduction to me, I'm Chris Bradley, one of the co-founders and a director of Asset Wisdom. Whilst I started my working life as a telecoms engineer and then moving into the world of computing in the 80s, I now have 20 years asset management experience, of which half of those involve online learning development and implementation projects. And I hope to share with you some of this experience today. Asset Wisdom was formed in 2014 off the back of a global asset management project. We recognised that if an asset management project was to be truly successful, then everyone in the organisation had a part to play. We also recognised the potential for asset management learning in sectors such as housing, healthcare and facility management, and have made a focus on these emerging sectors. So we set the Asset Wisdom corporate objective to spread asset management knowledge globally, and that it would be consistent, easy to access, effective and scalable, with the aim of building asset management competence and confidence across organisations to empower staff to achieve more effective asset management decision making. We designed and developed a suite of online asset management learning which we brand as OAR, and launched it to market to coincide with the launch of the then new Standard for Good Asset Management Practice, ISO 55000. We work with businesses and individuals to help them achieve the goals they set by ensuring that the right levels of asset management competence and confidence is developed, where competence is the sum of the right knowledge plus the right skills with the right behaviours, be this for the many in an organisation who just need to understand what asset management is and the benefits it will deliver, through to those who wish to develop a career in asset management and follow a pathway up to expert level. Endorsed by the Institute of Asset Management, our online learning modules give confidence of industry approved asset management learning that has been rigorously tested, proven and shown to be engaging and effective. All of our asset management modules have been CPD certified, demonstrating external validation and learning progression with high value and well structured course content. In addition to working with individuals and organisations, we work with partners to spread asset management knowledge globally, and where our learning complements the services they offer. Our partners typically fall into one of four categories that cover professional bodies such as the Institute of Asset Management or the Chartered Institute of Building, where you have links to the housing sector, or learning organisations such as Kineo, one of the City and Guilds group of companies. We also work with engineering consultancies such as Atkins, AECOM and Black & Veatch, where our learning adds value to the strategic asset management infrastructure projects they deliver. And finally, we work with asset management experts who offer specialist strategic asset management guidance to organisations. There is no doubt there is a growing demand for asset management skills. This is true across all sectors, whether they are in the mature asset-intensive industries such as infrastructure or the emerging sectors that are adopting an asset management approach, such as housing, local government or healthcare, for example. The drivers for this demand is partly the ISO 55000 standard, which has acted as a catalyst for the wider uptake of asset management, or access to new digital technologies such as artificial intelligence, intelligent assets or virtual reality that are all playing an increasing role in asset management decision making. And of course, there's always the need to demonstrate and evidence regulatory compliance, and the need to create and manage assets that are sustainable and resilient to mitigate the global threats of climate change through better design, modern construction methods and reduction in carbon emissions, for example. And without wanting to be a doomsayer, we have an aging workforce and the looming spectre of a recession triggered by COVID-19. All these factors are exposing an asset management skills gap. So the question, where do we get our next generation of asset management and leaders? We all need to take responsibility to attract people into the asset management profession, and I include in this government, education providers, as well as the professional bodies that represent industry sectors. Asset management covers many different roles and can literally be a career for life, yours and for those in society, especially your clients, who will benefit from the asset management decisions you make. However, companies can do their bit by making asset management exciting and creating a positive learning environment. However, asset management is more than just processes and procedures. It's a business transformation. It becomes a new way of working. It involves everyone, where they each understand their role and responsibilities and are given the asset management knowledge and the ability to apply that knowledge along with the soft skills necessary to bring it all together to make asset management work. It calls for strong leadership. The bosses need to walk the walk, not just talk it, and the need for clear communication so that everyone knows what's expected of them and they can celebrate in success. The what's in it for me question must be answered to take away any fears staff may have of this new way of working. In so doing, you start to create a positive learning environment that will ensure consistency of message and develop the confidence and buy-in of staff. Companies who have followed this approach have seen staff retention increase along with performance improvements across the whole business. In addition to what companies can do, the asset management community also recognise the issues surrounding the asset management skills gap, and over the past few years have sought to professionalise the role of the asset management discipline. The asset management community is headed up by geographical bodies of knowledge, some of whom are illustrated here, and all with varying origins. Based in the UK, the Institute of Asset Management is the oldest body of knowledge, serving its membership in the UK, Europe, USA and other parts of the world. The IAM work closely with other institutes such as the Asset Management Council of Australia and CNAM, the Canadian Network of Asset Managers. The Global Forum for Maintenance and Asset Management acts as an umbrella organisation through which the various institutes share, exchange and develop good practice. The ISO is the mechanism by which the good practice becomes formalised into ISO standards. The IAM, for example, has developed an asset management career path from foundation level to chartered asset management status. Another initiative due to come to fruition during 2021 is the Asset Management Apprenticeship, an 18-month course that combines asset management knowledge to diploma level, along with the skills and behaviours required of an asset manager or professional. There are useful tools such as the competency framework designed by the Institute of Asset Management to act as a checklist to ensure that organisations have the right asset management roles and responsibilities fit for its purpose, and with the learning plan for each. The framework covers 7 specific asset management roles with approximately 150 activities. And a key requirement for those choosing the ISO path is that organisations need to evidence their asset management knowledge and competency and plans. So, what does this mean for the housing sector? We know that there's a strong demand for asset management knowledge globally. However, we believe there is a real demand for the asset management skills within the housing sector. With the introduction of new technologies and the growing recognition of the asset management profession, it's an exciting time to be part of the asset management community. And we welcome the opportunity to collectively work together with you to create asset management learning that helps to support the housing sector and take it forward. Okay, so that concludes my presentation for today. I hope that some of the messages resonated with you. I'd be very happy to answer any questions or look forward to meeting you at our Asset Wisdom booth. Thank you very much.